Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a season of waiting, wondering if God has forgotten you? Like no matter how much you pray, how hard you work, or how long you wait, nothing seems to change? Today, I want to tell you something powerful. God is about to move in your life in ways you never imagined. There are signs, clear, undeniable signs that He is preparing to bless you. And when He does, it will be bigger, better, and more beautiful than anything you could ever dream of. So if you're ready for breakthrough, if you're ready for your season of blessing, this message is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that is stirring in my heart. Something I know will bring hope to the tired, strength to the weak, and joy to those walking through hard times. I want to tell you about the signs that God is preparing to bless you. So often we go through seasons where life feels heavy. We pray, we wait, we hope, but nothing seems to change. The door feels closed, the night feels long, and we wonder if God has forgotten us. But today, I bring you good news. God is faithful. When He promises something, He always keeps His word. When He starts something in your life, He will finish it. And I believe that for many of you here today, God is about to pour out a blessing so big, so amazing, it will blow your mind. But before the blessing comes, there are signs, clear signs that God is about to move in your life. The first sign is unusual opposition. If you're facing struggles, trials, or resistance right now, it could mean the enemy sees what God is about to do in your life. Think about it. The devil doesn't attack people who are going nowhere. He only fights those who have something valuable in their future. Remember Job? He was a good man, but he faced terrible suffering. Yet in the end, God blessed him with double what he had lost. Some of you are in the fire right now, feeling like God has left you. But hear this, God hasn't left you. He's refining you. The enemy knows a blessing is coming and he's trying to stop it, but he won't succeed because no weapon formed against you will prosper. The second sign is God removing people from your life. This one is hard. Sometimes friends, relationships, or even family members start to drift away. It hurts, and you wonder, God, why is this happening? But here's the truth. When God is preparing you for something greater, He removes what's holding you back. Not everyone can go where God is taking you. Some relationships are only for a season. If people walk away, don't chase them. Trust that God is making space for something better. Sometimes God has to subtract before He can multiply. The third sign is a deep restlessness in your spirit. You feel it in your heart, a longing for more. Things that used to excite you don't anymore. You start to feel like you were made for something bigger, something greater. This restlessness is God's way of preparing you. He's making you uncomfortable with where you are so you won't settle for less than His best. Some of you feel this right now. You can't explain it, but you know God is calling you to step out in faith. Don't ignore it. This is your time to rise. The fourth sign is a test of your faith. God often tests those He's about to bless. Think about Abraham. God promised him a son, but then He asked Abraham to sacrifice that son. It was a huge test, but Abraham obeyed, and God blessed him beyond measure. Some of you are in a season of testing right now. You don't understand why things are happening the way they are, but God is watching your response. Will you trust Him even when you can't see the answer? Will you hold on when everything tells you to let go? If you pass the test, the blessing is on its way. The fifth sign is sudden opportunities. One day, Joseph was in prison, and the next day he was standing before Pharaoh. One moment, David was a shepherd, and the next he was anointed king. When God is ready to bless you, He will open doors that no one can shut. He will connect you with the right people at the right time. Some of you have been waiting for years, and it feels like nothing is happening. But I tell you, when God moves, He moves suddenly. Stay faith, keep doing what God has called you to do. When the time comes, it will happen fast, and you need to be ready. The sixth sign is glimpses of what God has promised. Before the Israelites entered the promised land, the spies saw it flowing with milk and honey. God often gives you a little preview before the blessing comes. You might see small breakthroughs, little signs that he's working. Maybe someone speaks a word over your life, or a door opens just a little. Don't ignore these moments. They are proof that God is working behind the scenes, getting everything ready for your blessing. The seventh and final sign is an unshakable peace. Even when life doesn't make sense, even when the storm is raging around you, you feel a peace that you can't explain. You know deep down that God is in control. This peace is a sign that the battle is already won. Some of you have been worried, anxious, and afraid, but God is saying to you today, be still and know that I am God. When he gives you this peace, it's because he has already made a way for you. My friends, do you see these signs in your life? If you do, get ready, because God is about to pour out a blessing so big you won't have enough room to contain it. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Trust in the Lord. Hold on to his promises and watch as he does more than you could ever ask or imagine. Some of you feel forgotten. You look around and it seems like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck in the same place. But I tell you today, God has not forgotten you. He sees you. He knows your name. The silence you're experiencing isn't God ignoring you. It's him preparing you. Just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean God isn't working. He's building the foundation for your blessing, and when the time is right, it will rise for everyone to. So stand firm. Hold on to his promises. Your blessing is on its way, and when it comes, it will be greater, bigger, and more beautiful than anything you ever imagined. It's only God, and he is faithful to the very end. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this message spoke to your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Remember, your breakthrough is closer than you think, and God is working everything out for your good. Stay faithful, keep believing, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep trusting your blessing is on the way. God bless you.